Deadpool fans who also have a penchant for Easter eggs would be happy to know that there are several undiscovered nods in Deadpool 2 that they can look for once the Super Duper cut edition of the film becomes available next month. Directed by David Leitch, with a script written by original writers Paul Wernick and Rhett Reese, as well as the film star Ryan Reynolds. The follow-up to 2016 sleeper hit was bigger in scale with the addition of brand new cast members like Josh Brolin, who played time-traveling mutant Cable and Zazie Beetz, who played Domino. Easter eggs' popularity over the last few years has significantly increased thanks to filmmakers wanting audience members to be more engaged rather than just passively watching their films. The hunt for these fun nods, whether they're simple pop culture references or deep comic book callbacks, has become a community activity that also prompts people to re-watch movies just for the sake of finding themes here related. Deadpool 2 Blu-ray Will Answer if Juggernaut is dead. Sitting down with Screen Rant during an exclusive interview with regard to the upcoming home entertainment release of Deadpool 2 during San Diego Comic-Con. Reynolds, Leitch, and Reese teased about several still undiscovered Easter eggs in the film. Here's some of them Leitch wasn't even aware of until he saw the extended cut of the movie, as they were snuck by the art department during post-production. Screen Rant: did any Easter eggs make it on the extended cut that you guys were able to find, or some on the theatrical cut that nobody was able to find? Ryan Reynolds: there are some in the theatrical that nobody found. They will, I think, on DVD and home entertainment. That's certainly on closer examination. On Laserdisc they will figure that out quite quickly. There's stuff in the Super Duper cut that we are releasing that are like the best ones, hidden right in plain sight, that some people will notice, some people won't. David Leitch: there were Easter eggs that I didn't even know, because the art department was so obsessed and they went deep. There are some deep cuts that I like. Wait a minute, that in the background. Ryan Reynolds: there were some that I didn't know too. I was like, what is this? Oh yay. Issue 68B of like 1967. Jack Kirby put this cool, and you were just like, I'm like, whoa man, your catalog is too much for us. Screen Rant: when you guys saw the film for the first time, what was your favorite Easter egg that you can go back and pause and be like, I remember doing that? Rhett Reese: someone drew a really good parallel between the end of our movie and the old AHA video. Because the old AHA video has, I think, the character reaches across into an animated world and gets pulled in, and Wade and Vanessa reach across in a similar way and she pulls him into the afterlife, while the AHA music is playing in the background. So that was a cool little Easter egg that I didn't realize until a couple of days ago. Ryan Reynolds: not by design. It's curious whether or not the remaining unfounded Easter eggs hint as to what the future lies for the Merc with a Mouth, considering that he's set to return on the big screen sooner or later in Drew Goddards X-Force. Usually, studios, especially ones that are committed to building a shared cinematic universe like Marvel and DC, utilize these references to subtly plant plot seed that will eventually mean something important to their other movies down the line. Other times, they're also plot devices that are set to help establish a bigger cohesive story. However, it won't be surprising if they're nothing more but fun nods for loyal fans who are deep in the comics lore of the character and the world that he inhabits. Regardless, considering the Deadpool franchise's ability to make almost everything hilarious, finding whatever other Easter eggs they snuck in the sequel is still enough reason for people to want to re-watch the movie, if not just for the sheer joy of reliving some of its best moments. Fortunately, fans will be able to do so into the comforts of their homes very soon, as Deadpool 2 will be available on digital starting August 7th and on Blu-ray 2 weeks later on August 21st. This #SDCC post is brought to you in partnership with Regal Cinemas. Tags: Comic-Con. Deadpool 2 looking for an ad-free experience on Screen Rant.